I've been asking myself, what is the objective of this game called Earth Life? And the other question is, where will I be going after this experience? The comprehension of the mind and the mind games and the games that our mind will create is astounding to me. As far as attachments go, what got me thinking about this regarding attachments is my dear mom, who passed away a little more than 6 years ago. And I thought, she's gone back to being conscious energy, and she will never be that which my human mind remembers from this lifetime. She is not that. She played a brief role. She played a brief role and made a very brief appearance as the avatar that was my mom. But she's not that at all. And therefore, it is useless and futile for our mind to try and cling to that memory, to that avatar, to that hologram, I don't know which way it is. It's our human mind that clings to personas and identities, to memories. And I can see that in a similar fashion, this works with our belief and devotion and attachment to Jesus Christ as the form of God. It is our natural carnal mind that requires such a form to cling to. It's an interesting word, to cling to. I remember Jesus saying to Mary in the garden, "Mary, don't cling to me. Don't touch me. Don't cling to me." Was he addressing her mind, her carnal, natural mind? Don't cling to form. Don't cling to memory. For we are more than that. We are more than our mind. More than our mind is capable of perceiving. It's an interesting thing. And so then, what is the objective of this earth game? Is it to dissolve all attachments, all such attachments and clinging to form? And I've been wondering if I will be returning again, or if I am just going back, absorbed into Source, as I have been shown by my friend, my twin flame. I was absorbed back into Source God, into the bosom of Source God. When our mind is basically dissolved, when all attachments have dissolved, there wouldn't be a point of me coming back, because I have no attachment to this world anymore. The only reason and purpose I could see is to come back to do what I'm doing now, and that is help humanity expand beyond their mental avatar, expand consciousness beyond their human avatar. And that would be okay, but I don't have any permanent attachment to this material world. I don't have children that I would miss or don't want to leave behind. I'm basically stripped of all of that. The only attachment that I do have is my twin flame, and that is an eternal attachment. That is something that continues even more strongly after this earth life. Yeah. So potentially this is my last tour, unless I come back for another round of helping the ascension, but I think maybe this is my final tour of doing that, and humanity and earth is ascending right now, so it may not be necessary for light workers to come back again and again. There's a scripture that says that no one will teach their neighbor know the Lord, for everyone will know God, from the smallest to the greatest. That is when consciousness has arrived and everyone has this consciousness of their I am identity, their source identity. Yeah, just some thoughts as I was pondering my sweet mummy, the memory of my sweet mummy. My mum is pure energy now, and she could very well be the one that inspires me, but it's not in the form as I have known her. My mind has to let go of all forms, all memory, and that's when we are back at the source level, without the limitations of the mind.